Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ESL Challenger League for the Asian region. I'm Mac, this is Pilski, and we're going to take you through Qube and Newhappy, aren't we?
We are, and I'm looking forward to this game. I haven't gotten to see too much of either one of these two teams play, but Newhappy have recently secured themselves a spot over at Challenger League in Melbourne, upsetting Lin Vision, who had a nice little run at the major. So this will be a good chance for us to get to know them a little better, Mac, because I'm sure we'll be keeping an eye on the games here down under.
Yeah.
And also, obviously, Mongolia, very strong region at the moment. So we'll get to see another one of these teams that's sitting in the subtop of Mongolia, you know, right below the Atoxes and the Mongols of the world, and see how they fare.
Yeah, well, we'll see indeed. At the moment, look, I'm feeling like maybe Newhappy have a little bit of an edge here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe the Mongolians have something for us. But the last time we saw a not top tier Mongolian team play here, last time I watched one rather, in the ESL Challenger League for Asia, I was unimpressed. There was some crazy things going on some maps that they might not have been familiar with, and I'm hoping that Qube can give us a little bit more than that. The season's been live for a while now, and you know that they've got a strong region, so there should be no lack of prac around the Mongolian area.
Yeah, and I'm also not really connecting the dots between Newhappy being able to qualify for something like Challenger League and beating the best team in China to qualify for an international event, and simultaneously going 4-10 in Challenger League season 47 compared to a Qube who's 10-8. I think there's something funky going on there, because Newhappy, as far as I understand it, is actually a pretty reasonable team in Asia at the moment. You know, I would probably consider them, you know, as good or better than GR Gaming, you know, a lot of the East Russian teams. I would, you know, definitely back them in a series against Qube, but the standings are not really reflecting that right now. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, they got dunked on by Tyloo in both their games last time they went head-to-head, which was just like 3 or 4 days ago now. And -72C beat them twice. They got one of their wins against GR. They got one of their wins against Mirai, but they're losing some games that I feel like they definitely should not be losing here. So a bit of a rough start. And what's that? 6th of the 3rd. So they also forfeited 2 matches against Mongols. So they didn't even play for a couple of the matches. And it just gets worse as I go further and further before that. I don't know how they 2-0'd Lin Vision, and then 3 days later in ESL Challenger League, then lost to Lin Vision 13-4, 13-1. That's a crazy story. So maybe they used everything in their strat book against them to make it to DreamHack Melbourne. But
maybe. I think, I don't know, the more likely option is that I think these round robin stages of things like ECL are not necessarily what teams put their full focus on and full strength into.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, that if they don't start actually turning their season around, they could find themselves in a position where they're not going to play playoffs.
Relegation.
And they're actually a team that probably should do reasonably well in the playoffs. So definitely wouldn't want to be missing out on that opportunity if you were Newhappy.
But we'll see what they can do and how to get there and when they can get there. And if they can get there, all those things start right now, because there's not a lot of games left for the Asia region. And you better believe that this is one of the games that they should be winning over the top of Qube. Qube, however, have had a very solid run so far here at the ESL Challenger League. You know, you saw their win-loss before. I think it was like 10 maps won to 4 lost, or 8 maps to 4 or something like that. And it was a very solid showing, very solid start to their festivities here.
I believe they're 10-8. So I think they are already in a position where more than likely they're going to be qualified for the playoffs. As you mentioned, there's already a whole lot of games that have been going through. I think for a team like Qube, where they sit in Asia at the moment in a very, very strong domestic scene, arguably the strongest domestic scene we have in the APAC region right now, over the top of both, I would say, OS and China right now.
For sure.
They are in a good position, you know. I think for a team like Qube, they're probably playing their, you know, domestic leagues like Mesa, things like that, improving that way, playing a lot of these Asia qualifiers, I would imagine, and also playing things like Challenger League Asia, where they're getting a lot of good experience. They're playing a lot of other strong teams, and I'd imagine if they can make their way into the playoffs and just be able to make a decent run, maybe upset one or two teams, they'd probably be happy with that and just continue improving most likely.
Yeah, from what I'm looking at here, they have played a lot of the bottom of the table teams to kick off their Challenger League season, which is why they've got a lot of wins on the board. A lot of the games are close. Some are less close than others, but that's maybe the results so far aren't telling a full story, and maybe Newhappy are the favorites, even though they are much further down the ladder right now.
Yeah, I mean, looking at Newhappy, obviously they're a team that has been able to qualify for an international event. They've been kicking around for a while with this same core of players, and I've even heard, people who are kind of Chinese CS aficionados say that they think that maybe the player that should have gone to Tyloo was Tiger. I think he's Newhappy's AWPer. I could be wrong about that though. It's been a while since I saw a game from Newhappy, but yeah, they're definitely one of the teams that's sitting in the subtop of China. We used to have a lot more of them. We used to have the likes of IG. We used to have the likes of the Wings Up boys and Rare Atom and all that kind of stuff. At the moment, it seems like it's just kind of Newhappy kicking around.
Yeah.
And we'll see what other mixes kind of get put together as we head on through. But, they've definitely played in quite a competitive region. And they've shown, I mean, it's no joke in a qualification match for an international event that they're able to beat a team like Lindish. That is legit. And that is not something that you can take away from them. So,
yeah.
I think, the reason why I wanted to see this game and the reason why I'm keen to watch some more Newhappy is exactly like I said. What is it that is so good about this team that they're able to beat one of the best teams in Asia, a team that actually represented the region over at the major? And also, what do we potentially have to look forward to for an event like Challenger Melbourne?
Yeah, true. Hopefully they can do some damage to international competition, but even some of the names that are going to Melbourne, they're scary. They're a little bit scary, especially for the caliber of Newhappy. And we've both gone for Newhappy. You want to tell me why we've both gone for Newhappy?
Because I think they're a better team.
Yep, I agree.
Based on not really watching too much of either of these teams, but just kind of understanding the way that teams in Asia kind of sit in the power rankings, like you know how good some teams are, and therefore you can infer from the results of some other teams how good you think they'll be. However, as we do know, sometimes these games in Asia do not always go the way that you expect them for some reasons or others. Newhappy though, for them, I think Tiger will be the player to watch, and it's the player that I wanted to watch, and one of the reasons why I wanted to see this game, because we were kind of discussing a little bit who we think we should go to Tyloo, and there were a couple of people saying that this guy should have been the one to do it. So I'm keen to see what he's going to be putting together on the server today. And as you mentioned, it's going to be a rough run for them in something like a Challenger Melbourne. However, we have seen some pretty good runs from Chinese teams in Challenger Melbourne. I remember Wings Up had a big, nice run at Challenger Melbourne before. And the Chinese fans go ham in Australia, man. Like they actually rock up and they bring the Chinese flag and they're screaming, "Let's go!"
Yeah.
And hopefully that's going to help Newhappy out. Maybe not in this game, but for when they do go down under, I'm looking forward to that.
We have a pretty solid Chinese player base here. If you play Face It, you'd get that real quick. Lots of 5 stacks going around. Lots of the boys doing it for China here in OS here in Australia. But for the moment, the game's not quite ready. So that's it for the pre-show. We'll see you just after this for the game. Hell yeah, we got Counter-Strike on the menu. The Qube up against Newhappy. Let's see who's going to be able to take it. Is it going to be the Chinese superstars or the Mongolian monsters? Haha. Really let me know.
I think Chinese superstars, but I'm willing to be proven wrong. Ancient taking first contact here on middle. Newhappy immediately scaling straight up lane into Cave. A lot of pressure here on someone. And yeah, look, a couple entries there for Newhappy. That looks pretty good.
Got him just in time. And let's have a look-see. Ammo. Swinging. And unfortunately tucked in the corner means he gets swung. Hooligan as well. Got to be pre-fired there. Rage takes his head right off. And it looks like Deadshot has been found. The bomb gets planted. And Newhappy are giving in some kind of opportunity by trying to take an isolated fight. The 1v1 means GG, who is apparently 2 times better than G from Lin Vision, gets the job done.
Good T-pistol one. Off to a good start already. Might even keep the USP armor here on Tiger. Would be good to go for the bonus, get it all fun going. Unless you see a round 2 investment, then that USP and armor might not be looking too crash hot, especially the Mac 10 and a light no head armor here as well. AK is going to have to get the majority of the work done in a round like this. Fail jump across from Randy. Oh, that's beautiful crosshair placement and pre-fire. But still, the frags going in favor of Newhappy here, and the AKs at range I thought were going to come out on top, but that is paranormal. Spooky little 5-7 shot across the map. Meanwhile, though, you can see the Chinese boys have taken beat and have wrapped all the way into spawn here, Mac.
Ooh, and Hooligan just takes full advantage of that big old swing, finds himself too. And Spine now in a bit of a rough position. But here's the footsteps coming around the corner. Ooh, holds that crosshair, holds that shot for long enough and finds both. The trade game, not good enough for Qube. And that is going to be Newhappy finding too.
Where the Mac 10 armor, extra guns, and the bonus definitely doing them a lot of favors. Going to allow them to upgrade pretty heavily to rifles and go into the anti-eco now against Qube, who once again, after bringing that down to one player surviving, are actually investing a fair bit in this round. They recognize that if they keep that economic pressure on the T side, then they're going to be a whole lot more resettable going into round number 4 when they're finally able to get that buy together. He nades into mid. Randy on the warpath. This man is just taking the fight to Newhappy every round. This time with the Deagle.
Next level. The entry game strong enough. The Eagles looking like they will find some more damage, but it's traded swiftly by the AKs. Bomb is going to be left behind in Cave for the moment, and Deadshot not able to stop that cross to long. It's awkward, and that's another isolated fight. There's so many of those going down on the map, and it is going to be Qube going down as well. 3-0, Newhappy with a very clean start to the T side of Ancient.
It's kept 3 guns up, but have been taking their losses round to round. Still happy 3-0, I would imagine, though. So into the first buy here for Qube. Quite surprised they're prioritizing head armor so much, especially given the fact that there was no guns kept over in a bonus kind of situation or anything like that. Definitely skipping on a few grenades, extra grenades that they could have. Spine not happy with that right click from G. Flashes to the middle again. Aggression straight down. HE nade inside of the smoke, though, abused by Tiger to get that player advantage. And Randy has no chill, man. Randy does what Randy wants. And in this case, Randy gets first picked alongside Holy Sana.
Deadshot. Again, playing a dangerous game. Will he push this smoke? He's thinking about it. He can hear the footsteps. He can try to echolocate all of these Newhappy members, but he's got 5 to get past, and the only place that hasn't been cleared is right where he's standing. And he gets nothing done. 5 alive. Newhappy looking good.
Yep. Very, very clean game of Ancient being played here on the T side. They're just playing confident, trading down players and playing the XVXs a little better than Qube right now. Once again, Qube onto a half bite. We're not really seeing any depth from Qube. It really feels like they just want to kind of 1-2-2 it every round and just send down mid. We haven't really seen them run a different setup yet, and that's the second player in as many rounds get knifed in the back by their teammate. Oh, he just does the same thing every round, and he gets at least one. You got to respect it.
It works, it works. And Randy almost makes that one work for 2, but couldn't quite locate the head with the crosshair. Li Hang, full cave control, and deals with that push down the range as well. That being said, we still have ammo over towards this A site, and he's going to get mollied straight on out, but there is going to be 2 of the CTs here over towards spawn side. 2v2. And only flashes for Newhappy to play with. That smoke should fade shortly, but Hooligan's made a lot of noise running over towards mid, has managed to grab himself this AK, which bolsters the firepower, but it's not enough for a kill. 5 and zip for Newhappy.
Lost bonus of money is stacked up now for Qube. We'll see if they're going to get an all-powered or anything like that. Definitely have the funds to be able to do it on Hooligan. Cash is real good on Newhappy though here, Mac. 10k for Spine, 8k for Rage. They're going to be buying for the foreseeable future. Tiger doesn't buy full util, which kind of indicates to me that this is going to be a quick one. And indeed, making moves over towards that B site. Hooligan on the midline here, and aggression flashes up over the top. Deadshot trying to hold from side. Great counter flash coming in. Or were those T side flashes? I think those were counter flashes from Holy Sana. What a shutdown.
Finally, a moment of them looking good until maybe they should have waited for the reinforcements to arrive. Spine doing huge work to 1-3 there, but still has no read on Ammo's position, who still has the full belt of util. Spine has risked it in a huge way by dry pushing the smoke into cave, but the risk may equal reward. Bomb not quite planted for him here, but he could spam. He has a molly. He could have a lineup. He might just push his molly, but the defuse is all the way through, and he loses like that. Ammo gets the job done, not using a single bit of util and losing it all, but they take the round with him.
Yeah, but 2.9 lost bonus now. They lost all their guns, but absolutely no util with the M4 bite. So it's kind of a loss unless they're able to convert this round with more rifles surviving, and absolutely no util. Big reset potential here on Newhappy going to round number 7.
Yeah.
Rage has decided that the Glock life is for him.
Already swinging. And the trades will favor Spine again. He's just so good with the rifle, bro. This man is feeling sharp today. Maybe he should be the player to watch. 14 and 1, tearing through Qube and tearing through the A site too.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's a couple of players that we should get to know a little bit better in Newhappy, but Spine is on fire. 15 and 1 in 7 rounds. That's something. Another 4K. And that's about as impactful as a 4K gets. That breaks the money of Qube, who only had 1 player surviving because Spine almost literally 1v4'd in the previous round. Man is literally just devastating the CT side economy all on his lonesome.
I'm guessing as well that we're probably playing on HK servers, and you can see that Qube kind of are shooting late in the GoTV, which usually means that they're on a higher ping.
I don't think the ping's that crazy between China and Mongolia.
Yeah.
I would imagine. But could be wrong. It's usually more so between like South Asia or Southeast Asia and you know, Korea, Hong Kong, China, Mongolia, all that.
Where I was going with the point though is I'm seeing him holding a lot of lines, and what you kind of want to be doing at the moment when you're on, you know, like 40, 50 ping plus, you still want to be that swinger. You still want to go for that peaker's advantage. There is still a little bit of it in the game, especially when it gets to the point of having ping like this. And Oh, GG is just going to hit him with this or not. Paranormal fights for himself, has the AK, and won't get knifed by the second man. Newhappy don't want a solid economy, but they do want the round, and they will make it happen eventually. Spine, 18 and 1.
He's got 15 grand, so I don't really think they care how many guns they throw at that one. They're simply just trying to send a message.
Yeah. Well, I dare say it has been sent.
He's been sending it since he connected to the server. Qube back on the buy here. Orbs out for ammo. Iger flashed off the midline, and once again, Randy sends it down. Newhappy respond in kind with their own aggression. Entry from Lihang. Holy Sana able to trade one back at least and control cave side for now.
3v3. Ooh, Tiger, slight missed opportunity. Gifted one, but won't get it. Draws enough attention for Rage to make his move down towards Elbow, and they might be able to pincer on the caveman. Hooligan living up to his namesake and running straight back through the molly. Still alive on 42 and locking in that cave control. But in the meanwhile, Ammo trying to make his way aggressively down mid, but he won't get there in time, and he's stayed sneaky, but there is going to be eyes on his position. And it looks like it is just going to be that full back away Ammo. Can he save? How's the timing? It is. Oh. Good for him to be spotted. Good for him to get around the corner. But I don't know if it's going to be good for him to save. Those T's are running frantically towards him, and he is not in a position to fight here. Not at all. It's first. No safety as he tries to cross with a knife out. And Newhappy have locked in 8. That number. Maybe I'm telling the future, Mitch.
Gets hard once you get past like one hand.
Huh?
Got to start counting on the other hand. Then you got to go to the toes. And
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. Randy's decided to save. He's decided he can just eagle armor and run down mid every single round this game. And you know what? That's getting a little bit predictable.
Spawns, man. They get crazy. And Newhappy have the full A site, but the bomb is on B. And Rage is looking to make a flank out of this round. If he doesn't overthink it. Bit of utility going to be there on ramp. You can see 3 smokes invested. Oh, it's awkward, but Spine is going to be able to pick up that one on the Paranormal. Not only that, I think Paranormal's dead shot, by the way. And you can see with the bomb control, with the B main control, he is happy just to wait for the flank to activate. And that'll happen momentarily. Free kill here, maybe more. First down. Head spinning around, and Hooligan is going to be able to get that late trade. Spine has thought he saw the shoulder, reacts in time. Anyway, this man is sharp as nails. 20 and 2. Ain't no way.
Yeah, and Tyler's still got Advent in the team. He's right here, guys.
Look at him. Spine 577. Oh, but unfortunately, Advent would win these. That's what I got told.
It's true. That's what the experience gets you.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. I don't know. No.
Naughty, naughty.
No, I don't think so.
Naughty, naughty.
Not when you're down 2-8.
Got to try something to get back in the game.
Yeah, get in their heads, right? He's really living rent free there now. He's really done him dirty.
Yes, sir.
Raddy. We gotta have a talk, mate. We have got to have a chat about that.
Certainly not going well.
Shot from Tiger. And Spine just waiting for the timing to slip through this B ramp smoke. There's only so many players left alive. Holy Sana being one of them, and he's going to have to go pretty huge. to lock this one down. Ammo's got a lot of space and info on the A side of the map. Util flying in. How much can this man do? Really nice swing timing. Takes out Rage, and he's going to be able to fade away inside the smoke for now.
Molly to buy some space. Utility usage pretty much on point here, and that is dumb.
Yeah, that was a play. You're allowed to do that.
Where? Had he not cleared that corner yet? Anyway, 7 rounds the difference. And Qube looking lost. But maybe they'll have something in the second half for us. Maybe
this is why
this is Newhappy's favourite map. Who knows?
This is why you can't trust the standings, mate. You got to trust your gut. You got to go with your heart.
Yeah.
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 You sold me. I had to think.
That's why Randy, he's back here again. No matter what.
Donk do it. You know, if Donk does it, it's the thing to do, man. Unfortunate news for everyone is we are not all Donk. Maybe Spine is.
I think Spine is.
Spine is Donk.
Spine is Chinese Donk.
Oh! Thought he hit that. Almost did. Go for it. Bam! Gets the trade. Anyway, didn't even need a trade. The deagle shots weren't there from Randy, who's found himself in a pickle again. See you later, Tiger. And Rage says, I want some stats to be padded too, but then, unfortunately, gets knocked down to 5 HP, says this was a bad idea. And I like this out of Spine, but he's been heard jumping up, surely there. Would sound cute. Hooligan, as long as he's got ears, he can maybe make this read. And he's that one bullet on the first man here at Brokey, but the crossfire is set up. The bait was put on the hook, and it's 10-2 at the half. Well, let's see if the Mongolians can do this against all odds on the T side. So far, no good for them, as Newhappy have torn them a new one. One person in particular, that's Spine, who is having a bloody field day, 26-3. We thought we saw a masterclass from some individuals earlier on from the Oceanic League, but this is unparalleled.
Yeah, this is something special. Aggression straight down lane side from both teams, and the Glocks are going to kind of dominate those duels, dominate those angles. Tiger and Lihang fighting very, very hard, and so is Spine bottom side of B, but he's got flanked by Randy. That's the bomb drop, though.
Very retrievable, unless Anselmed goes a little bit too early, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Newhappy gifted one bomb, not quite retrieved. It's in an odd position, and Tiger reads that one like a book, but Hooligan a little bit better. One bullet to the clock with the P250 is well more than enough. And that is, of course, going to be the third that Qube were hoping for.
Lovely. Lovely T-pistol. Gonna really help them out getting back into this game here, Mac. Look at all these deagles though, mate. Those are looking dangerous, huh?
Yeah, I'll agree. I think that's a valid assessment.
That's a nice skin. Oh my lord.
Skins get wins, man.
I was gonna say, like, Hooligan didn't buy head armor, and that's a bit sussy, but he just got his head taken off anyway by the Deegs, so...
Yeah, didn't really matter.
Didn't really matter.
How about this, D? This is the man of the minute.
Oh, my lord. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi.
Only got one this time. Little sniff on the second, but couldn't quite get it. And Lihang in a 1v2. Oh, can't stop the exit from sight. And just like that, a crossfire should be set. That's a funny looking crossfire. Randy, the overextender, gets it done here. Thought he was potentially making a mistake there by taking that fight.
Randy has
arguably
no chill.
Still was.
Legit, like Randy, I just picture him in his prime. Like massive mustache, balding, wife beater on, just coming at you. That's Randy.
Just like pugs. You know the guys that just don't know when to peak and they just ego peak everything because they think they're better? That's Randy.
He's got a deagle. They're down 4-10 and he's just going to take a deagle into a gun round where they can reset the
min-max the economy for the next round.
Oh, God. Execing into Spine. Look, they did a lot of damage to him. Oh, hold him.
Hey.
He's back.
GG. Okay. Only gets the one there. And Randy, on his way to that B site, may be able to find himself an upgrade. So it was tactical Mitchell. Learn to play the game. Randy certainly does. And as you can see, he's hitting heads. He's taking names. And can he keep taking rounds? That's the bigger question. Tiger clearing out the back of sight with spam there through the vent wall, and Randy hoping he can just do it with a wall bang, but now he's got to do it the hard way. His position was known, eyes on it, and he's not going to get it done. Lihang with the full defuse, and Newhappy will take 11 here. It could be a quick game.
It will be a quick game, most likely. Can Spine get 30? That's what I want to know.
Did you find your answer? That quickly? No?
Yeah, I think
I thought I'd give you a second.
I think
I'd give
you
you
can.
at least 3.
I think there's time. Even if they're 13-4, I think there's time.
Okay. Well, fast approach from GG. Making his way into lane. There is 4 CTs here looking to defend, but no one stopping from getting onto site. They have got cave control, and that's a solid position to have if you want to go for the retake, but the molly floods them out on site. Sana managing to stand in front of it, and that nade is going to be bowled straight back. It is going to be GG going solo, looking to try and make his way through a crossfire. Gets one, but not the second. Sana with the deagle tries to hit the flick, but he's gone 90 degrees, way too far there. Dead shot in a 1v3. Pushes forward through a smoke. There's no cover on the diffuser just yet, but maybe there is. I spoke too soon, and Lihang came straight back to make sure no one was taking the noggin off his teammate. 12 on the board for Newhappy, and an 8-round lead that Qube is probably not going to bring back.
Well, that's pretty toxic.
Hey,
you, Mac.
Never say never, but I'm just speaking truths, bro.
Spine's dropped 30. That's all I'm here for.
Hell yeah.
See what Qube are gonna put together here. Pistols and armor. Need a bit of rifly boys in there as well. Just gonna send it straight out B at Spine again, and they've gone 1 for 3. Half of the die to a Molotov. Oh boy.
Ooh. That was a little bit awkward, but it works out again for the Qube. For a moment, there's only 21 health between them, 24 rather. I can't do maths. GG can, and GG says GG. 13-4, a huge rubbity dub for the Ducky boys from Newhappy.
The
Oh,
Ducky
Bully
boys?
sorry.
Oh, because they're in the rubbity dub tub. They got the dub.
Yep.
I see what you did there. Yeah, I mean, big dub from Spine, and I'm thoroughly impressed by him. Just let's see Spine do that on LAN against some top EU teams, and then I'll get real excited. Mac.
We might get to. I might get very excited if we get to see that on LAN. But look, at the same time, you mess with the bull, you get the horns, and Spine was horny as all hell in the server today. But look, there's still another map that we need to get to. I don't know what it's going to be. The veto's been crazy, but look, play to watch. I think you wanted to have a quick look at Tiger at the start of the game, 104 ADR, and he still wasn't even the top of the bloody leaderboard there, but still did a great job.
Yeah, I think everyone on Newhappy was good, and Spine was dog. So that was more than enough to win against Qube, who they looked a little lost. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, that was. But this is the same. There was, who was it? Was it Clutch Gaming that looked lost? Remember when we did that? Like
the
4
thing
weeks
is,
ago,
like
or
these
3 weeks ago?
Mongolian teams are like inconsistent. I feel like some of the games they look lost, and then like
Yeah.
Clutch, I seen them look lost in one of their games, and then like they came back and they played really good. So let's see what we're gonna get next map from Qube. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, well, benefit of the doubt or no benefit of the doubt. Let's see where we go and what we're playing. But that's coming up just after the break. Hey, welcome back. We're on the second best of one of the night between Qube and Newhappy. And let's see if Newhappy can continue their tirade. They pumped Qube in that first game of Ancient, but let's see how it goes on Mirage. Maybe a map with more entries, more routes, more things, more fun, more action, and more pills.
Yay, it's me. And that is quite a crossfire between Triple and Stairs. Where the heck did Newhappy go? Oh no. It started abysmally.
Well, we got our answer.
What? What was
it was
the answer?
a quick one. More fun, more action, and more Qube.
More Qube.
More Qube.
More Qube.
More Qube.
No, you won't stop if I keep going. So someone has to cast this
Try
game.
me, bitch.
My name's Mitch, and
that's what I said.
Newhappy. And they're sending the bomb to B. The bomb can't get planted in a site that you execute a double entry if it's not there,
works
Mac.
perfectly.
Lee, look at him.
It worked perfectly, but Deadshot went back to B for no reason. He dies to a Tech 9. They got window control.
What's happening?
The pug play works perfectly, except the Deagle doesn't. And that's going to be Randy barely alive. Tiger just buying time on 14 points of health. And Lee Hang has gone through crawl space and not played the goddamn bomb. Qube, take a second.
What was that round? That round was classic HSVS.
That's all I got for you.
That was a round of Counter-Strike. That happened.
Where's Elfish Guy Maze? Where's the bloody new Asian CS clip of the day?
Where's Jordan?
Jordan.
Elven Man. Legolas Maze.
Incredible.
Alright, he's taking the Hobbit stars and guard. Another Lord of the Rings references. Okay. Well, Qube. Randy said no one gets a drop. This is Randy's money, and no one messes with Randy's money. You don't want to find out what happens. And Newhappy, they've got a hero AK and a couple of Deegs, and they're looking dangerous. That's exactly why.
Ooh, Spine. Can't aim this time. And it is going to be at least one kill found so far from Newhappy. Tiger gets another with the AK in hand. All fallen away. A little bit janky falling off the ledge there, but in the 3v2, there is still plenty of time in the bag for Newhappy.
And time always wins in the end.
Is fleeting.
Sandwich. A strong position. And MP9. Checked by Tiger, but with no head armor. That's not good enough. Oh, holy Sana. He is the anime protagonist of this round.
Well, let's see if Newhappy can get going now that they are on yet another mixed bag. The two AKs, or one AK in the previous, was not heroic enough for Tiger, but it did do a lot of damage to the Qube's economy.
What is with people
just
buying
Qube can
Deagle armor and gun rounds? Buy a Galil, mate. What is with people missing the windows for every game I cast?
Yeah.
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 Someone's like, you remember, did you learn the spawn smokes? Someone's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they missed window smoke on purpose or didn't even throw one.
Really cycling through the options. There's a lot of them.
There is. We can never know because we are mere casters. We have no idea what the comms were. They could have said, throw an underpass smoke. Give them mid control. See what happens. And this is all part of the master plan. They know that ammo is behind the smoke here. They know that Spine is going to be able to kill 3 here towards B, and the bomb doesn't even get planted. Watch it happen. Watch it right now. Bam. Turns around. Bam. 1 piece. 2. Nah.
It was all a fake for Lehane to clutch up huge. You've never seen anything like it. Surely you can't stick that. Well, it's going to be allowed to. There's the first. But surely traded. Yep, not ready for paranormal. AKA dead shot. With a 9. To win the round. And this might be a 1-1. Spine has not fragged, and they are not winning rounds.
Yeah, it's still early days, but maybe Newhappy don't play Mirage. These are the things that we don't know.
Let me find out for you, Mac, with my help from my good friends over at HLTV.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm doing a bit of research.
I love researchers. That means I love you, Mitch.
Thank you.
Cap of pride. Ooh. Swing across. Randy's hit the jump over towards Cat, but unfortunately from the top of the fence, he will not have good enough of a vantage point and will fall eventually. Molly at least forces Newhappy to keep on fighting there at mid, but Hooligan has gone for a long-range spray, shoots directly between two different tees, and hits neither of them.
That's a peak. That's a new peak. Hooligan peak. I don't know if Tiger's actually trying to kill anyone.
Huh? Why was his recoil sideways? Huh?
I actually have an immense amount of respect for this observer right now.
He's catching it.
He's getting everything. He's getting everything right now. This is actually hard mode. Nah, you missed the AWP shot. Sorry. Oh, forgot everything else. That is a very solid piece of observing coming in there. Research was conducted, Mac, and it's come back that Newhappy does play this map. They've won it twice.
Okay. Out of?
Twice.
Ooh.
Since January.
90% of rounds won on the CT side?
About 50-50.
They are looking a little loose here. They really need to get those engines cranking.
A little loose and a lot goose.
Yeah. That's one way to put it. Oh, GG. Scouting. Swinging. Super duper duper de duper de duper de wide. Whole magazine whiffed. GG peeking.
What's he doing? What are they doing?
What is this round? They're just having fun.
They are. I'm having fun right here with them.
They're just blatantly having fun. I wish I could play like Newhappy.
I'm liking the way the Qube is playing right now, to be honest. And Spine. What a fall from grace this man has shown us.
Nah, he got his kills in the first game, mate. What do you mean?
Tiger is once again saving for all.
Used up all the juice. Oop. Ammo-MN. Perfect timing on the swing.
He's gonna call it that the rest of the game, huh?
Oh, his partner, Holy_Sana, is right there with him.
He is. Oh, look out. Crouching T out ramp. It's a fearsome sight indeed. And that's, yeah, looking like a pretty good shutdown. Full on rage.
Unless.
Against the machine. He won't do what you tell him.
What is... Okay, we found an edge bug. They're playing on the new patch, but Holy_Sana not having fun. And the plant was ran at by Deadshot. Perfectly timed to get 7 on the board on the CT side. And Qube looking like they really did a lot of research in the 15 minutes between map 1 and map 2.
Yep, they did. That was a big VOD session coming in. They really locked in on CT side here. Now they got the double AWP now. and anything is possible. This is the next level of Asian CS dominance. Those are some pretty nice entries. Surely they get this one done, Matt.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 This is the first, unless they somehow have too much fun in the 3v2, 3v1, 3v2, 3v1.
3v2. 2v2.
3v1.
I think someone's DC'd, unfortunately.
That is what's happened. And Spine doing the right thing. Went full James Bond. But that's when you activate. That's when you realize who you are, who you have to live up to. All those expectations.
That's true, mate. Now, this is where, in the pause, we get to do some theory crafting. Oh, wait. We're straight back into it. Forget about it. They're able to reconnect very quickly to the server. That's good. That's a good effort. That's a speedy reconnect. Double smoked a window. That is thoroughly smoked. Because they missed one before.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure it's done.
Where'd that bullet go?
Not on him. That was nowhere near on him. What do you mean?
Where'd that crosshair go?
It just looked like he gave up.
He just gave up and shot at the... What are we... Mitch.
This is the good old days. This is back to the good old days, mate. You don't even know. This
really is.
This is the peak. He's back.
You can't make this up. And he's going to get a ninja defuse, my bro. He is just going to sit there and ninja defuse unless he gets the AWP kill first. There was no one on short.
Their money is broken. This is the comeback time for Newhappy. I've heard about this comeback.
I've heard many stories across many moons, across many regions, across many days
Continents.
of ESL Challenger League.
There are many days at ESL Challenger League. There are so many days.
Yeah.
You can't say they don't know how to run a Counter-Strike league. Because they do. Oh my lord, Randy. He's back. And he's... he's just smashing things. Look at him go.
Hulk smash. This is just aggression from both teams. Both ending up where the other guys spawned. Clearing out everything. And Randy somehow going to find a hole in the defense to get towards that bomb. Newhappy have been timed here at mid. Randy, fully silent up con, has a molly. Doesn't have a kit, but has a chance at a 10-second open defuse. But again, might make... Oh, I was going to say take a little bit too long. But there is a Palace player coming back. And he has a gun out, and Randy did not. Which means, Mitch, what did we learn in the first game today?
Randy, it's the GOAT.
Yeah, that's not where I was aiming for, but that is also a correct statement, so we'll go with that.
Yes.
10 points for Gryffindor.
And what do we do when we have 2.9 loss bonus? We'll be able to buy everything we want in the next round? Force buy. That's right.
Hero rifle. And hero triple deagle. Yep.
Triple deagle. Oh my lord. Look at that bouncer. Knock the bloody batsman out, mate. Jesus Christ.
I didn't even think China were at the Cricket World Cup. But here we are. Rage going to be able to take another name, add it to the tally, and Spine has heard this rotation through window, but makes sure he's dropping it mid.
Ooh,
where'd those shots
lordy.
go? Have we swapped servers? Maybe? Have we... Like, There has to be an explanation. There just has to be.
There probably is one. Oh, hold on.
Explain that.
Explain the explanation.
Oh,
Oh no, he's missed it.
What? Smoke there will buy him 20 seconds. Holy Sana. Will he go through? No.
Nade bottom con.
Well, he's made. React. Bomb not planted for him, but he does have a nade. Decides to stay aggro, going underneath his opponents. And it was the right move, but the shots weren't there. And Holy Sana clutches it. 8-3. Holy Sana putting on his spine pants. 17-5 right now.
His spine pants?
His spine pants. His spine 577 pants.
It sounds like something you'd wear to like AM PM emo night. You know? I'm wearing my spine pants. Let's put you know where I'm going with this. You know.
Yeah?
Yep.
Where am I going? Where are we going?
I don't know.
Because tonight will be the night.
There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way that what?
You've put your spine pants on. It's
Yeah,
got
I've got
an
spine pants
accent.
on. Lee Hank has just died to someone running up mid. The CTs are all here before the bomb is here. Tiger is not being looked at. He's in a smoking market. Red, he's shooting at everything. He knows he's somewhere. And Tiger in the 1v5, he's going for it. He's got years. He's got so much time, but he's got fire at his feet. He's got fire in his belly. He's hungry, but he's also got fire in his head. And that means he is dead. 9-3 at the half. What is this casting? It's a halftime break. You hadn't had enough yet? We haven't either. We still got at least 4 rounds remaining here for Qube, if not more. And let's see what they're going to be able to do on the pistol while running at Newhappy. Newhappy, their CT side on Ancient was nuts. And it looks like Hooligan's remembering how to play the game, and he has. He's got movement keys. We're live. Let's get it.
It's a slow start to this T pistol here, Mac. Tiger's not bought any armor. He wants money for the AWP. And he's feeling fearsome. Even without armor, he still takes these duels. Nothing will stop him. He's one of the greats. Never stop peaking. Never surrender. Whoa, yes.
You got him. That's it. Peaker's advantage. It's a beautiful thing. If you are on the end of the successful side, Spine won't be. Not this time. Gets ran at. And now it's GG's time to shine. When you know there is someone in this position, you never, ever, ever think about going through that vent. There is no point going through the vent. There is no chance you go through the vent. It is the most impossible thing you could do. And GG went through.
He went through, and he went through hard. Time for a tactical time. Yeah. Because they got lots to discuss, Mac. Right now. The Qube.
Plenty to discuss.
They got to deal with this force fight. The scouts are running wild out here, mate. The deagles. The smokes. It's a crazy world.
TJP has requested that we stop talking about anything but the game. So, Mitch, just remember who you're trying to impress right now, okay?
All right.
I'm not joking.
Be the buy here for the Qube.
Yep.
Force buy out for Newhappy. These Deagles and these Scouts have really got some potential to do some damage here. Scout tag with the Deagle to finish off. Doesn't quite connect the shot. Tiger now following up, and he's copped a dink. Beautiful shot from Randy on the entry and middle here, Mac.
What do we got from Ammo? He's got an angle. He's got a spot. He's got timing. He's got bullets in his gun, but he won't get the kill. It's Randy snatching that away, who won't trade it onto Spine, who's awoken here and now has an AK-47 in hand, as well as a solid position here at stairs. 3 Ts all in front of him, and GG fully committed to balcony. Comms obviously not coming through there. Very unfortunate for Newhappy, but the round's still alive, and GG, it's his time to thrive.
Oh, no, no, it's not. He's twisted his bloody ankle and fallen off the windowsill. Hooligan's going to put him down. I have not seen a more comedic case of timing.
Look, we got a couple of those today.
And now it's time for Spine to mime.
Ain't it sublime?
Or buy an M4 or do anything. You're down 11-3. Hero rifle. Deagles. Let's make it happen. Chippy choppers.
Deagles except for the money, man. And he's saving that. Compound interest. Wants to play for OT. You know how it be. And Randy. Just constantly pre-firing, expecting the peaks to come. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's done it again. It's paid off. It's paid off this time, Mac. He's on the balcony. No.
It's so perfect until it's not. Missed opportunity. He had the animation. He had everything going for him except aim.
Sometimes that's the hardest thing to get going for you.
That is true. Very true.
Unlucky. Newhappy. Their first CT gun round right up against Map Point here. This will be a 1-1 most likely here in ESL Challenger League. Could really change the trajectory of these players' careers going forward here. Oh, Tiger. Beautiful opener on the AWP and Asimov. That's an absolute classic skin right there. Look at all these flashes being scaled into middle, but they cannot push the riflers off the line. Damn, those are some nice T-side entries. And in the meanwhile, Qube has pivoted and taken control of this A site.
Tiger will make his way back just in time, Randy. Unfortunate movement issues shining through there. And the bomb will make its way here eventually. No, it won't. Holy Sana decides to take the fight. Hooligan.
He just had something to do real quick. He had something to do.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it time for balcony? Volume 3?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, please.
Makes his way to jail just at the right moment.
No.
This is good. This is great. This is the worst time to pull the gun out for Hooligan, but he has. Full gamble, doesn't clear a thing with the whole minute on the clock. And that's going to be 4 rounds for Newhappy. The comeback train has been fired up.
It's chugging.
But it's not moving yet. The game's not over. We got tacticals being used on both sides.
Help me.
What a time
What just
to
happened?
be alive. And to quickly fix the issues that have been found here. For the Qube.
The match score's already been updated on the graphic script confirmed, guys. 1 apiece. Look, let's just call it there, Mac.
Yes.
I don't need to see the rest. I don't need to see.
Did they forfeit? Is this where we're at? 1 each, huh? Not too bad. Not too bad of a decision.
I should get TJ in. Get TJ in on the sub.
Yeah, I need some expert analysis on what's been going on this game.
You know what TJ is probably doing? He's probably doing some research for Melbourne. So yeah,
of course, that would make sense.
Maybe we can ask him what he thinks of Newhappy.
Well, he would know that
Mirage.
Newhappy is saving strats. That's all they're doing right now. They know Melbourne's around the corner. A whole, is it what's like 23, 22 days away
in the
now?
chat, and they thought, it's not worth it.
Yep. The enemy's watching. Can't let them know.
Oh man. So tell us about the llama painting. What was the thought process behind that one?
Do you remember Llamas, the player?
Yeah.
He was just a legend. And then I saw that painting at Kmart. It was $5. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna take it. And I'm gonna put it on my wall. And I did. No regrets. Except the fact now I've got a big llama picture and llama doesn't come into my stream anymore. That being said, we got a little tech pause. Ladies and gents, we'll see you just after the break. We are back, and we're with it. Not will be live for very long, as the Qube have found 2 entries in no time at all. Randy is living up to his namesake, straight out on site, looking for action, and good shot won't get past the no-scope of the Orbo. We got knife action. Tiger pulls that USP out just in time. The bomb's been planted on the A site in the meanwhile, and we got a 2v2.
Yep. Ammo gonna take out the Orbot, and GG. Now in a one-on-one, actually had the shot hit. Complete reposition from Ammo, though, is pretty massive. Under balcony is a position you would never really be ready for. He's going to win it for the Qube. All of that pause just to get it done right here, right now. That's going to be a 1-1 between Newhappy and the Qube tonight here in ESL Challenger League Season 47. Classic. I dare say that Newhappy needed that dub a little bit more, so surprised to not see them get the 2-0, especially after how strong they look on Ancient. But credit to the Qube for stapling down the W key, for getting Randy to hype up all the boys, and for playing a messy game in Mirage where they just ran at their opponents and got it done. But that is classic Asia gameplay, and look, there's a reason why they're doing pretty well in the league, and they're probably going to the playoffs.
I feel like we haven't seen a game like that in a while from a lot of these teams, at least the ones that I've been watching. But that was mayhem. That was classic Asia chaos, and I'm glad we got to see a skerrick of it. I don't want to see too much more. I think it might take me, maybe take me back to the caveman days where it was just no utility, just running that. At least they were throwing some utility, but they were doing too much running. You know, I feel like they need to rebind their plus speed key, their shift keys. You know, slow it down a little bit. Maybe do some more teamwork. Play off of the flashes better. Those points where everyone was throwing utility and no one was utilizing the utility that was thrown. It was just, I don't know how we break that down, Mitch. You're an analyst, aren't you? Can you tell me the thought process behind everything, including Tiger in that last round?
No, I can't. I can't really get into the mind of whatever that was.
Yep, understandable.
I've been watching that kind of gameplay. When was, I mean, I literally started casting Asia CS like that 8 years ago now, and look, it's come a long way since then, but that was a trip back in time to the old days. I thought that those days were long behind us. Apparently not. Apparently they still live here in ESL Challenger League Asia. So look, I'm all here for it. It's nice to experience it every once in a while, but I think at the end of the day, you get these very long round robin formats in these leagues, and people just switch off a little bit and just send it, and you know, whatever happens, and there's not really too many consequences either which way.
Well, you know, with the prep, I'm sure that they decided, hey, if we don't know what we're doing, then they probably don't know what we're doing, and that whole theory worked perfectly well for Qube there on Mirage. So we'll see if we get a bit more of that later. But for the moment, that is it for Asia for today. Thank you all very much for joining us. Sorry about the short text pause that we just had. But it is time, of course, for everyone to get some shut-eye, including you. Go to bed early. Rest up.